Okay, we're back. So, I've had a bit of a thought, and since we don't have, well, too much time left in how much longer I'm going to be going, I'll just do a one-off thing, and I'm going to be doing some SimCity 2000. I don't really want to get started on something else just right. Let me just load this up. And once it's all stopped flickering and all that, there we go. Okay. So.
Reticulating splines.
Who needs to introduce SimCity 2000? What am I going to call the city? I don't know. Black Mesa. There we go. I think we'll just start it easy. I don't know the game that well. So yes. And we'll put it on pause. So yeah, SimCity 2000, if you don't know, is a city building game. As you would expect from the name. In it, well, you have to designate, like, zones and have people move in and make a profit, which I'm not very good at. And also put infrastructure and all that down. Very nice game. You think the only SimCity you played was 3000? Yeah, that was the first one I played too. I actually have the CD just up here. SimCity 3000. I seem to remember when it came out, people didn't really like it too much because it had cartoonier graphics than SimCity 2000 had. But I think people regard it quite a lot better now than they did at release. I've got SimCity 4 as well. But I like SimCity 4. It's a big pain to me, it seems, to get new maps in it. But SimCity 2000, it randomly generates the maps at the beginning. How's the music? I don't think it's... might be a little loud. Can't really turn the music down. Hold on. Put that down a little bit more. There's no volume control. It's just full blast or nothing. Okay. Full screen again. There we go. Okay, let's put it on turtle speed. And, right, so looking around here, citizens demand road and rail. Yeah, well, we haven't got anything and we need a power plant. We're going to put a... well, hydroelectric's probably the best option at the big... Long-term, hydroelectric's better because, they don't wear out. Whereas these other ones, coal and oil, they end up blowing up and you have to pay to replace them. Though they generate more power, you need a lot of these, as you can see. But I think at 400 each, 220, you would be able to get enough of these would compare to one coal power. Oil produces a little bit more, but it costs quite a lot more. The problem with hydroelectric is that there's no waterfalls at the beginning of the map. You have to place them yourself. So, because you can only build them on waterfall tiles. If we... and that puts an extra cost on it. 100 extra cost, as it is. But you can kind of just stick them anywhere. There doesn't need to be a river. How do I zoom in? Right, if I put... oh no, there's some waterfalls right there. What am I saying? Just stick some hydroelectric on that. As much sense as it makes like that, but hey. Okay, I'm gonna put... let's see, that's 3, 4. That'll be 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. I'm acting like I'm going to be paying that close attention to what's going on. And we'll put a road. I don't think you need roads going up to hydroelectric plants either. They just run. They don't need people going there. If I put... I think there's a distance how far residential areas can be from the road. I can't remember exactly. Is it like 4 tiles? And let's put a road down like that. Residential should probably be a bit bigger than that, but let's put another patch. Like that. And how much commercial do they want? None at all. They want some industry though. Let's put some industry down. Down over here. I remember one of my friends had had SimCity 2000, and I really would have liked to have had a copy of it from him. However, my computer didn't have a CD drive at the time, so I would have had to get floppy disks, and considering this game is like 20 megabytes, it would have required about 20 floppy disks. So that was unfeasible. That should be kind of alright, I think. That's dense residential. Maybe I should put light residential. Yeah. Very inefficient. I'm just wasting money by rezoning areas like that. Let's put it up to llama cheetah speed and see whether anyone moves in. That's dense industrial as well. -1 and -5. Well, okay. That's not too bad. Oh! Yes, of course. Duh. Places need electricity. Electricity, don't they? No. Yes, yes. Okay, put it on cheetah. Put it on turtle again, because the years are running past and we're not getting things done. We also need water pumps. But I want to be in overland when I do that. So put some water pumps over here. And another one there and there. I think that counts as next to it. And we'll put this pipe running along here under the road. Like that. Run it down here. Like that. There we go. Hydroelectric plants don't need water. And people should start moving in. Well, once I power the water pumps. There we go. What's our power usage? Can I see that somewhere? Textiles is our major export, it seems. Yes, yes. There's our neighbors. We have a population of 50. Our neighbors are all bigger than us. Bzzzt. Yeah, the power line noise is, it just sticks in your head. If I... That's our population. Apparently it's gone down, but it should go up because people are moving in now. Okay. That's fine, I think. This is zone demand, but I don't know whether it's that accurate. It's sort of like if they need a little bit, it will sort of say that needs a lot. Not too sure. They always sort of want something, and they never really want commercial. Is all that I really remember about it. Or like they really don't need that much commercial. There we go. We'll put a bit more there. Some commercial there. Still would like to see my power usage. Can I see that by querying the plants? Statistics of a citywide hydroelectric system. Max system output 100 megawatts. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. What about this? Water. Watered 324,000 gallons per month. Crime is low, pollution's low, powered, yes. Yeah, I don't know how... I suppose you just have to wait until someone tells you, hey, you're running out of power, you need more generators. There's got to be a better way to know about it than that. I can't imagine this game's doesn't actually tell you about power usage and all that. Yeah. Watered. No. Oh no. Our power lines don't have access to water. Altitude is 50 feet. No crime. What about over here? No, no crime. None. Well, when things get bigger, we'll probably need some police stations. Need more residential. Let's put a road down here. I don't want a bridge, because it's going up against here. It's asking, do I want to place a bridge across this water? But nope. And let's move it up there. Again, I don't have any real plans. I'm just zoning and doing stuff as people need it. Yeah, okay. Hey, we've actually made some money! Thumbs up. How about that? Property tax. You can increase the taxes, but I don't think it's really a good idea, because if you increase taxes, people just move out. I seem to remember them being very touchy about that. As you'd kind of expect. There we go. We can actually see layouts of various other buildings around here. Water supply. Though it's very tiny to see it. Actually, you can increase the size of it. There. There we go. Make it bigger. Easier to see. Pollution. Mostly in the industrial area. Land value. Apparently it's higher down there. Crime. Apparently there's a bit of crime down near the industrial area. Another thing I really like in SimCity 2000 is just the pixel art. How the buildings look is really nice. It's all very clear. And I don't know, it's very pleasing. It's extremely simple too. If you have a look at these houses, they're just like a few pixels. With the window is a single pixel. But it all just fits into each other, fits in together. These are only the beginning buildings too. The later ones are even better. Hey, look, there's some houses with pools. And it's like a mansion there too. You'd kind of think you need a road going down the center here. I don't think you do. Messed around with Theme Hospital the other day just for a couple of hours. Still got your CD of that. I think I've got Theme Hospital for GOG. I haven't played it too much. I know of it. It's, yeah, it's... I didn't mean to get... Actually, I think I have played a bit of it a few levels a few years ago. But I haven't finished it. I do like the humor in that. And also the other one, what's it called? Two Peaks Hospital or something like that. The one which came out a few years ago. That's apparently really good too. I was actually gifted that by a very generous viewer. Thank you very much. I have to get around to it sometime. Do we need more? No, we don't need more industry. Industry's actually a bit too much. We need more housing though. So do that. Let's put a bit of dense residential. There we go. Get maybe some bigger houses. 2 Point Hospital. That's it. The spiritual successor. Yeah. I do like the funny humor in it. And 2 Point Hospital I rather enjoy because all the characters look like they're from Aardman. The claymation group which did Wallace and Gromit and all that. It's very charming. How are we going for water? Do we need more? More money! Yay! Not much, but Black Mesa is increasing in size. There's a bit of... That's not getting any water. It's because these houses have developed away from the road. Okay, now that a house is built here, they've got water now. I have placed the main water pipes under the roads, but that means that you need houses going along the roads to be able to, like, water other houses which might pop up in the middle here. So it does kind of make a bit of an issue if, like, all this ends up getting burnt down or abandoned, then all these houses over here, or these buildings over here, aren't going to become watered anymore. Hey, people are actually wanting what's it called? Commercial. Let's put... They actually want quite a bit of commercial, so we'll put some dense commercial. Like that, and we'll put a road there. There's not much control in SimCity 2000 for roads. I believe there's highways later on. You can make tunnels, but there's no real, like, double wide roads. So I think you just sort of want to keep things straight. If you put two roads next to each other, I think they just end up making a massive intersections. Yep, an abomination. So we won't do that. We'll just demolish that. The reason why this is called Black Mesa is because I just finished with damn it, I didn't want to place water. Is because I just finished with opposing force. So that's what came to mind, and I wanted something a bit more slower paced after doing a first-person shooter. Not that I don't mind the high-paced ones. No, something to fill in the time. And I do enjoy the game. I don't play it too much though. Hey, look at that! Oh, there's an abandoned building there. We need some more residential. Am I going to have to demolish that hill there? Level terrain. It's expensive to do that, but get out of here. There we go. We do this like that. That's an abomination of a road. Let's pull it back a bit. And there we go. Like that. There we go. Like residential. I'm gonna need power over here as well. Oh, that's why they're not developing, because there's no power over there. Power also jumps, you'll see the power lines here. It travels along the power lines. As soon as it hits this house here, the power travels from house to house. Again, if some of the houses become abandoned, then the connection, or if they come burnt down, then the connection of the power lines will be severed, because you'll see the power lines are not there once the houses develop there. So if I do this though, that will power, because you can see it's going from here and along there and across here. So it's actually powering this block here. And if a house develops here, it'll power the ones around it. But I suppose you kind of want a few power lines around the place, just so that everywhere is powered. These should have power. There's also going to be water problems. I haven't expanded the water down here. There we go. And like that. Behold my planning. My mastery of planning. No resonance cascade yet. I guess Gordon Freeman doesn't live in my city. Do I have disasters on? Yeah, I have disasters on, so we should have something at some point. Ooh, look at that big building. That looks nifty. We are in, like, 1905, and the buildings don't represent that at all, but hey. Whatever. Everyone does that nowadays. You've got so many GOG titles, you just haven't gotten around to playing yet, if I ever will. Yeah. Yeah, it's just so much. It's like with Steam. It's just like, I've got all these games. I'm rather proud to say that I have played pretty much all the games I have on Steam. Not all of them, though. And some of them I have bought and not finished. So, most of them I have, but not all of them. Some of them, pretty much every purchase I've made, ones which I've enjoyed. There are a few. I think Dungeons is one which I never finished. And, what's it called? Dragon's Dogma, I think is one which I purchased, had a mess around in, but then I was just like, eh. Those damn pawns, they keep yakking. Stay away from the cliff. This is a dangerous area. Wolves are around here. Careful of bandits. I think we're nearing the city. Blah, 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 blah. Don't worry if you don't know what I'm talking about. It's like a third-person RPG, but the carrier hasn't arrived yet. Gordon's just like greasing up his muscles, you know. What was that? Boop. He has to like, you know, flex himself and get loosened up so that he can ram it into the receptacle as fast as possible. How is crime going here? Okay, I think we need a police station. Another beep. Yeah, I'm gonna put a police station there. There we go. 1. Well, we made $1. Hooray! I think, if I'm reading this correctly. Property tax, yeah, 110. Profit! I'm gonna need... I remember an old tactic I used, my friends and I used, was that if you want the places to develop, you just build power lines all over it, but... That's terrible! Ah! You can see here, down here is what I've said, the problem which has occurred, you know. The houses have become abandoned, and so they have no power anymore. So... I suppose it's good to connect it up to the police station, because that should never actually, get demolished. Actually, no, that's a brownout. That means we don't have enough, power generation. We need more power plants. Okay, water. On that block. And on that block. I know it makes no sense, but... What? Power plant. There we go. These aren't actually connected either. You have to have a power line running to each of these. Like that. Like, power runs along these generators, but then you need power lines coming from the generators to the main grid. Just doesn't jump over them. I think in SimCity 4, power can jump across gaps. If you build power lines, they, like, spread power out around them in an area. I think. It's been a while since I played SimCity 4. So it's a bit easier to manage. How's water going? Do we have enough water? Maybe. We're getting a lot of traffic there. We probably should build a train station, or maybe some buses. Can I build buses? That's rail. I think I have to wait. Because we started in 1905 or 1900, we don't have everything available to us right now. As you know. Things have to be invented. So I don't know if we have buses right yet. If you get them in this. I think you get bus terminals. We don't have subways, which is something that you get later on. We have a rail depot. I'm not very good with rail. I think you just have to place this next to the track, and then the train pops out of it and goes back and forth. So if I put one here, and one over here, then it would connect, but it's not something I've done too much of. mean, the roads aren't that busy. There's just a few cars on them. Suppose we could actually question that. Let's see. Traffic. 39 cars per minute. That's a fair bit. 37 cars per minute. 37 cars per minute. What about this? 16 cars per minute. 36 cars per minute. 17 cars per minute. Yeah, fine. Let's try. How's my money going? 12,000. No, we're not actually making any money. Need more residential, perhaps? But, I have residential, they're just not moving in. We are on slow speed, but... There we go. Maybe we need more water. The problem with putting the, things under the road, you can't... I think... Oh no, you can turn the roads off. Do we need more pumps? No, I don't think we do. Okay, what's that button I pressed? Put that up there. Put that up there. Okay, that shows us residential. Also, just all the different zoning areas. Yeah, that toggles the display of buildings. Okay, hey, we've got a church. I suppose we should build... Fire protection is demanded. Okay, let's build a fire station. So that people don't end up having their houses and all that burning down. Should probably build a school too, so that people can get educated. I don't know, the full scale of a school. Probably sticking it here would be good, but I'd have to demolish the houses. I could stick it here. Again, I don't know how big the like circle around it is. How often you need schools. It might be just more a school is needed per how much of population. There we go. That has water because those two buildings connect to each other. How are people feeling about us? Yeah, subscription. Newspapers pop up and I think they tell you about things. Ordinances. You can set these. Pro-reading campaign. These cost money, but they also have other effects. Like, I assume this would increase the overall education of your population. Anti-drug campaign. I think that would reduce crime. Neighborhood watch also. CPR training. I think that improves the health of your city, of your citizens. Yeah. Nuclear-free zone. Well, we don't have any nuclear power plants, so... You could do that. No nuclear. What's nuclear? It's 1907. What's a nuclear power plant? I don't know, but we're not having any in our city. 1% income tax. That's a population. Okay, this is a breakdown, okay. Most of our people are around 30 to 40. Apparently they're having quite a few babies. Health is... alright. People are living around to a maximum of 60 years. I think. Is that what it means? I'm not reading it too well. Oh. Yeah, more money lost. Fire department's costing me an extra 100. Yeah. Education. Okay. Workforce, 67%. I have to wait for people to move in, I think. Most of our industry is steel and mining, also textiles. Some construction, some finance. I don't know what these scales mean. Oh, here we go. City size. Well, it's increasing. Residents. Okay. Oh, residents, commercial, 150, industry, 480. Traffic. That's not... Oh, there it is. Traffic's grey. Mutant cow. The Quincy family is a typical Black Mesa family with a typical cow for a pet. At least their pet was typical until they moved to Black Mesa. A growth started on their cow's ankle shortly after their arrival to this county. Over the course of 6 weeks, the growth transformed into an extra ankle. Experts agree that the change is the result of toxic waste. Larson Labs claims that industries are dumping large amounts of foul garbage into the city's sewer system. Black Mesa needs a better treatment facility or stricter pollution controls, blurted EPA representative Dr. Larson. Incidentally, the Quincy family is holding a cow viewing fundraiser to raise dollars for fighting pollution. Okay. Mayor rated 69%. Nice. Gross pollution. The pollution in this municipality is making me sick. Didn't the walls of t-shirts and tights used to be white? Have you seen them lately? They're black and they haven't been painted. I read a study that says jaywalking is on the rise in Black Mesa. What I want to know is, what's the mayor going to do? You can't let problems like this slide or it boomerangs back on you. How can Black Mesa have the greenery you all want if the environment's too toxic? Car fumes are disfiguring plant life, as we've always known it. And just imagine what car exhaust could be doing to your insides. I'm sick, fatigued, weak, burnt out about the ways things are. If something doesn't give soon, I'm going to consider random acts of verbal violence. Okay. Sting crushes 70. A police sting operation drew to a close yesterday as Black Mesa officers rounded up dozens of offenders. Jackie's pawn shop was a front for police operatives who purchased stolen merchandise from muggers and muggers. One other agents tailed the felons, recording their addresses for future arrest. It was harder than we thought, noted Officer Jackie Cairns. Criminals are more cautious these days. They know we're out there waiting to thrash them. In a plan placed roughly 18 months ago, Officers Harris and Johnson began to uncover investigations, sometimes taking them to the Jackie's house for family dinners. We haven't seen this in Black Mesa in quite some time, imparted Senator Vanessa Green, but if this keeps up, it might. Something. 100,000 dead in Paris earthquake. Clear skies forecast. Okay, fine. All fascinating news. Power usage is fine. Right. Like I know whether it's fine. Our employment is okay. Fine. We maybe could do with a little bit more industry. Right there. Where's that road? There it is. Whoop. Put that there. That there. Should build a road going along there. Yes, everything's going to be built along a huddle grid. Sting crushes 30. Alameda protests. Okay. Mayor rated 59. Oh no, we've gone down. Okay, we need to do something about the pollution. Like what? A processing plant, did they say? But I don't think I have anything like that. got a hospital. I think it's just I suppose we can plant trees. That'll make people feel better, won't it? Oh, the trees. Blog. How's our pollution looking now? Yeah, still kind of large around here. More trees. Blog. There we go. You over there. They will probably cut them down to just plant a put a road there. Also, we don't have a like water treatment plant, so if they're dumping stuff into water here, we can't really do that much about it. 50 feet deep. 50 feet deep. It's just all 50 feet deep. 50 feet deep, this puddle. A very deep puddle. More residential? Some unused up there. Why aren't you moving it up there? Okay, let's put a bit more there. People aren't going to like living next to the industry like that, but hey. Okay, still not making that much money, but do that. We build some parks around here. Would improve things. That I believe parks are mostly used for improving the land value. Density. Okay. Water supply. Everywhere seems to have water. Everywhere seems to have power. Land value. Students play mayor. 6th and 9th graders at Black Mesa Elementary don't have time for fun and games when they've got annoyed taxpayers moving out of their metropolis. Playing the role of mayor put in a simulation game that puts city planning in their hands, students are throwing themselves into the metropolis building studies like never before. Francis Sweet's social studies teacher at Black Mesa Elementary School sighed. Students get more involved with the material because when it's interactive and fun, they stay interested. A few students have been sent to the school nurse, however, as a result of playing the game. One 7th grader suffered from old age, noted, "It's kinda scary. What if Black Mesa is just a simulation and we're all just locals in a computer?" What's a computer? This is 1909. Yep. Fix pollution, fix pollution. How do I go about doing that? Don't have anything to do that. There's a water tower. That won't fix pollution. Maybe if I build a park, I suppose. A big park, a small park. Black Mesa awakens! Hats off to Mayor SimCity 2000 Mayor. That's that character's name. Who has nurtured Black Mesa from its infancy to a robust population of over 2,000. Inhabitants are proud to present the mayor with a private mansion that he peacefully raised the funds for. The grandiose token of appreciation is available just as soon as the mayor picks the cherry spot on which to build the not-so-humble but well-deserved abode. Chances are 23 out of 100 that this will affect Mayor SimCity 2000 Mayor's campaign strategy. 4 inhabitants out of 10 surveyed didn't understand at all. Scientists deny that incidents of this nature can be explained by natural laws. Speaking as a psychiatrist mused one, it's just plain wacko. Weeping one moment, snarling, what? Okay. It's like descending into those AI created, like, stories and all that. It's just gibberish. Let's put our house, wherever we put our house will improve the land value. So I think we'll stick our house over here. Yay! It's like I'm reading words, but I'm not understanding them. There we go. We live here. This is my house. Approval rating is 60%. We can rename it too. Built in 1909. Employees are 54 apparently. Door stops, 0. Apparently we don't need them. We don't have any doors. Response time, 70 minutes. Fire engines, 2. Firefighters, 23. 26 arrests. 81 crimes reported. 18 officers. Office building. Commercial high density. Condominium. This one. Church. Abandoned building. They just get redeveloped on their own, I'm pretty sure. Cops nabbed Crawdad. Pet funky Crawdad managed to wedge herself in the top branches of an oak tree. What? Lessa arrived within minutes and spent the next 2 hours trying to coax the poor creature down. When Crawdad treats and a foghorn proved useless, Lessa tried brandishing his pistol as a joke. Finally, Lessa had to climb the tree, grab Patricia by the kidney, and haul her down. Grateful Williams' family gave the officer a subscription to Crawdad Digest. Oh heck, explained Lessa. I had nothing better to do. Mayor SimCity 2000 Mayor proposed that the metropolis declare this day a holiday in memorial of the occasion. He was chronically crushed by local protesters and retracted his proposition. Fine. Okay. Is there a way to change our name? Okay, fine. These stories are just... Well, we're making a bit more money now. We're not going so much into debt, so much into the red every year now. They do want more industry. We have industry down here. But let's expand the road. I'm gonna have to expand the road over there as well. Let's do this. Let's get that squared away like that. And we need power lines. Like that. And along there. And pipes. There we go. Oh! Oh no, we've got a flood! It's all the way over there. Where's that? Yeah, it's over there. Well, there's a disaster. Not really a problem to us, though. We could dispatch the police to deal with the flood. Yes. But I don't think they can do much against the flood. So we'll just stick it back here. That'll be over. Yeah, there we go. Oh, what's this? Crusty Lake Rising. You thought yogurt-filled dumpsters wouldn't float, think again. All Black Mesa is buoyantly awaiting promised rescue efforts to solidify. After 16 days of an odd slush of rain, Black Mesa denizens have had it up to their ears. First I was just worried about our tire, but now I've got dinosaur to consider. Commented one tier 4 child. Right, okay. Right, well, could be building that all there. Apparently it's cold. Will he be wanting a hospital or something? I don't really have the income. Don't have the profit to really make a hospital at the moment. Yeah, it's getting there though. Getting more industry into places helping at all. Come. Get rid of that. Stick road. Okay. Wait. Okay. I'll just blow up the road there. We'll place some more industry there. What actual... Okay, that's heavy industry. This is all light, so that's fine. Hostilities flare in Chile. Okay. Pizza in 4 hours. Okay. I think maybe you can rezone areas? Is that all rezoned now? No, it's not. Okay, it only rezones the areas where there's no houses. So you have to demolish the houses you want to rezone. I think in later ones you can actually, like... Yeah, sorry, you're all moving out. I think in later games you can rezone an area while it's got buildings on it, and they just get replaced. A bit of commercial there, which isn't developed, but as I said, they really don't need that much. Dilly Brawl, old age, linked to translucent paint. Pimples linked to translucent paint. Everything's linked to translucent paint. Hurricane warning. Uh-oh. How's our income, actually? It's not that bad. -5. I say, I'm not losing hundreds of every year. More industry. Not enough power. Power plant needed. Yeah, okay. We've hit our capacity for power again. Hey, we're actually making a profit there. $7. Like that. And like that. There we go. It's beautiful, isn't it? Water shortage reported. Okay. We're going to need some more water then, are we? Yes, we are. It's not reaching all the way down there. So... build a water pump. Yeah. And is that connected? Yeah, pretty much. I think water towers... I'm not too sure what water towers do. I store water. But they don't generate water themselves. Banks match Fed. Once again, matching the move of the federal bank. Banks have dropped their lending rates. New rate of 2% is hoped to stimulate growth, especially in the housing sector. Okay. Guppy walks 129 miles home. Water shortage still. Shouldn't be. Put a water tower there. Yeah, let's have a look. Water tower. Water. 0 stored gallons. Crime is low. But that means there is some. I'm assuming, as opposed to none. Oh no, water down there. There we go. Maybe that will fill it up. Maybe we just need more. Okay, water pump. Yes, yes. There and there. And get the pipes. That should be enough now. I'm pretty sure pipes can carry an infinite amount of water. Just if you have more pumps, more water gets pumped through the pipes. There's not like a maximum capacity for pipes. Nurse threatens strike. Hospitals demanded. Fine. Yeah, we don't have a hospital. We could about support a hospital. I think it's 100 per year. So if we put one of these around... where? Right there. I'll just stick it here, I think. There we go. A hospital. Let's stick some more trees around here. Hey, we're actually still making a profit. Oh, the hospital only costs 50. Or something. I'm probably reading it wrong. Oh, that's the estimate for next year. Okay. So, oh, yeah, of course, because that's the maximum you would pay per year. But because we just built it, we only paid -8. Or we only paid 8 for it. Education is 25, that's one school. Transit authority is 20. The property tax is expected to go down. Okay. What do you got to say? I have no advice at this time. The people are asking for a pollution ordinance. Okay. I have no advice at this time. I'm proud to report that crime is at an all-time low. Our fire coverage is excellent. Hospital services are trim, efficient, and responsive. We need more adequately funded colleges. Yeah. I have no advice at this time. You can't cut back on funding. You will regret this. The face of rage. Basically, if you cut back on funding on the roads start randomly blowing up. Or getting destroyed, because that's not good. Parada fundraiser. Pollution concerns. Well, okay, yeah. Well, they wanted an ordinance, so... Where is that? Here we go. Okay, parking fines. And... pollution controls? Don't know what that means. There we go. Parking fines are offsetting the cost of the pollution control a little bit. Let's build a park there. Burp. Gorillas surround supply depot. Mutant cat. Well, that's like the mutant cow. Let's put some parks over here. I think the parks actually cost a little bit each one. Baby. What's the expected income? 23. People just want everything. Okay. Yeah, time to expand things again. Though we are... Earthquake. Was there any damage? That wasn't in the city. Maybe? I think we should just wait a bit and see whether we can make some money. Let's see, what ought to be for next year? 54. Or, no, that was like 40 something. Because I keep reading the wrong number. I Okay, let's put some more commercial down. There we go. The commercial, I imagine it's like shops at the end of every street. Traffic struggle. Ah. Yeah. The roads have got too many cars on them. Rail depot is 500 though. Gonna start developing that? Yeah, you are. Some more dense commercial down here. And we're also going to need some water for that, I think. Where are those roads? There they are. Stick that along there like that. There we go. If I push this back a bit here, might be able to fit a... What's it called? Okay. Study on llama pox. No, not the llamas. What am I thinking? If I'm making really not that much per year, I'd like to make more. This is the part I haven't really gotten the hang of in the game, making more money. I suppose you just expand the city. It's really just the simplest way to do it, I suppose. Kind of running out of space here, though. I can build up here. Sure, let's do that. Let's see, that's a 4x4. 2, 3, 4, 5. That. Again. And we build... I don't really want dense. Prefer light for that, I think. Then light industry. Like... this. Okay. More squares or rectangles. There we go. And we could have a road going up like that. You don't need to connect them, but we'll make it look nice. They're not aligned. Oh well. And pipes. This is a lot of thing. We can lay the pipe underneath the water there. And we can have it down here. Up. 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 And the power lines. We'll have it run like this. Cute. Up along the road. You have to have it cross at a straight part of road. You can't have it cross at a corner. We do that. And I'll have it run down here. And we'll power it like that. Go. We might have to build a school over here as well, though, because it might be out of range. Actually, because these are quite central, maybe they'll expand. Maybe they'll, you know, extend their influence over to here. Let's actually extend these power lines along here. That way, they'll develop all along along the zoned area. There we go. Okay, but we did just spend like 3,000 simoleons on developing all that. I think we just need to let it get developed. Now, just let it run on cheetah for a bit. Yeah. Oh. Grand Poobah trapped. No. Or yay. -2 Fahrenheit. Expect snow. Bitter protests. Lack of fish cleaning jobs. Nice. 116. We're making more money. Uruguay closes borders. 5 dead in Sydney monster. What? Dateline Sydney, a surprise attack from a toxic, ugly monster left 5 dead and multitudes of citizens injured. The brute of all beast kind marched recklessly on buildings, cars, and locals alike, apparently favouring cyclists. The carnage lasted 20 minutes before the vicious creature, aggravated by either a circling pony or the police helicopter, dove deep into the waters it had come from. A woman at scene was overheard whispering, "It must be a guy thing." A local sandwich shop created a special hoagie to commemorate the occasion, the giant, allegedly ugly Buffalo Deluxe. Concerned parents were mad that things hadn't been handled strongly and started a neighborhood botch program to head for future problems. Sounds like a plan. Black Mesa drying up. Yeah. Running out of water again. If I put some water pumps along the shoreline here. Yes. Problem with cheetah mode. It's just like, blog, information, read it all. So much information. Okay. What are these buildings? Oh, they're like office buildings. Okay. Abandoned building, office building, small office building. Yeah. Need more residential still. I built all that residential for you. That's not enough. Alright. Let's build some dense residential along here. There we go. And down like that. No, we're gonna need some water over there as well. Threatened renter. Okay. Wonderful. So we need, assumably we'll need to get some colleges so that our population will get higher educated, which means we'll go into the more valuable, like electronics and all that industries. Because you need a higher education for that. Bit of crime there. Crime's not too bad though. Pollution is not too bad either. I don't think. 3-car tangle. Sting stomps 20. Panama arrests tourist. Irritated market. Okay. Let's put this along here again. There we go. Yep, that's lined up. I'm not terribly bothered about symmetry, but okay, let's see. A college will cost 1,000. I don't really want to spend that much at the moment. I think we'll wait for a bit and have it on Cheetah. Get some more money. Just let the years tick by. October, November, December, January, there we go. 158. Power plant needed. Okay. Put some water along here. And the power plants. Well, we can build one. There we go. People are going to have, like, hydroelectric plants looming over their houses, but they're honestly just going to have to learn to live with it. There we go. One more. 575 money left, but look at these nice, like, what's it called? Hotels and all that we've got here. Ooh, 294, it's going up to 300. And I think we have enough power still. Yep. People want more industry and they want more residential. Always more residential. Okay. Actually, oop, there's brownouts again. There we go. I assume different buildings have like different power draws, but I don't know if the game actually tells you how much each building will require of you. Okay, and there. Now we're going for time. Ugh. That's fine. Yeah, it'll be going down apparently a little bit next year. What do you got to say? Let's raise taxes to increase total funds. I could do that, but that will annoy everyone. I have no advice. Crime is at all time low. Our fire coverage is excellent. Hospital services are trim, efficient, and responsive. Be more adequately funded colleges. Yep, I know. Actually, come to think of it, we've got enough now. Hold up! Put the brakes on time. Time to build a college. Let's see. Where do I want this? This is pretty big. Demolish a whole bunch of houses and stick a college right here in the center here. How much would it cost to demolish? 1. Sorry. Development comes first. Out of your houses. Okay, gonna have to find a new place to live. There we go. I do like how the little tractor drives around. Changes directions when you drag your mouse around. Okay. Plonk. And next to it's going to be dense. Go. Education is going to be costing us 125 per year, but we should be able to cover that with our income. And that also means our education level is going to be going up as well. So we're going to be getting better industry. I think also cleaner industry. I think things like electronics industries don't create as much pollution as textile and like metal working. 200, fine. Again, people want more residential. Everyone just wants to live here. Well, it is a pretty small place. But hasn't blown up yet. There's been no alien invasions at all. High level terrain, that's 25 for every bit you want to remove. Okay, I'm going to... let's see. Put a road down here. And put light residential along there. And along there. And just shove light residential wherever it will fit. Along there. Everyone's gonna have like a house backed up on the river. Quite nice. Right. We've got pipe going along there. Some pipe going there. There we go. Now we can build a seaport that will allow us to trade with some of our neighbors. Actually, if we built a road, we'd be able to connect up to our neighbors, I'm pretty sure. Sinistral. Actually, wow, look at that. We outpopulate all of our neighbors. Black Mesa is 6,810 people. Lister is 4,496. Newton is 593. How far is that? We kind of built right in the center of the map, didn't we? Not really. Build a road that way. I assume trading with your neighbors is kind of a thing in this. It is in the later ones. If I built a road going along here. Come on, there we go. Wait, can I not? Does it not work like that? Usually you get like the message, connect a neighbor. Perhaps it isn't like that in this. Well, we've got a long road. Future development. Let's put a sign. There we go. Black Mesa Hydro. What's this big dirty building doing here? I'm pretty sure you don't have to demolish them, they just get removed eventually on their own. Let's extend this down here. Okay, nice. How's our education level going? Where do I read that? That is in population, I think. Education. Okay, that's better than it was, I think. 100 EQ, and then it goes down. Health! 75 years! Yay! People are much healthier than they were. Population. Most people are in their 40s. Okay. Some more industry. We could put that along here, I think. And demolish along there. And a bit more. There we go. I want to dezone there. And I'll put a pipe going along there. We'll just check. Good. Okay. Power line. We're running along the back there. You can put things over inclines like this, but it's really fiddly. But I really prefer not doing that. It's easiest just to go up like a flat area like that. Going up corners is... Ugh. It's just really confusing. Okay, we might wait a few years, and I might build some trains. If I can figure out how to, or how to set it up. I think you just put it between two different locations. It's not really that difficult. And people sort of figure out how they want to use them. You don't really have to do much yourself. There we go. How much do they cost? Oh, we can get substations now. Also, that makes it easier too. Because they don't take up any space. Because they're all built underground. You can put one on the corner. Have it going around. And around and around. But we'll wait a few years before we build that, I think. Oh no! More power plants needed. If it's not one thing, it's another. Where is... There's a little bit more. I mean, as I said, though, hydroelectric is really just the best choice because you don't have to pay to replace them. They are infinite. They are eternal. They require no replacement like the other power plants do. Uh, 310. They also don't produce pollution, which is nice. Coal plants do, and so do gas. There's some later ones you can get, which are pretty good. Get some of the more high-tech ones. There's like microwave, I think, which is like lasers from space, but that can misfire and burn sections of the city if they happen to miss the dish. I think there's also fusion reactors. Which are probably, I think, the best. There's also nuclear reactors. But they can blow up. I'm pretty sure I'm vaguely remembering all this. Ooh, what was that? Oh wait, hang on, no, that wasn't here. Oh, here we go. Water treatment. Where is... Okay, pollution. Is there any water pollution around? I can't really tell. I suppose just around there? Where it's overlapping the water? Doesn't really seem that bad. We could just put a water treatment plant somewhere and it should be able to... Your citizens urge you... Okay, do I have to have it over... like, overhanging the water? Burp. Burp. There we go. Residents demand stadium. Oh. There we go. I suppose they want education. Not education, entertainment, but we don't have a spare 5,000 for that. Oh, what's this? Launch trailer. Oh, the launch trailer for the Command & Conquer. I'll have to listen to that later. 3,356. That's a bit of money. I want some more trees going along here. Just so that people don't have all those dirty industry buildings right next to where their houses are. So, all the trees! Also some along here. Though I don't think water pumps really cause that much of an issue. And some there. So. Everyone likes having forests next to their house. Cool. Pop, 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 pop. More trees! Blog! You know what would have been a neat screensaver? Having like an automated SimCity 2000. That would be fun. You like just... Your monitor goes on standby and it starts it up and it's just all automatic and you just see a town, a city develop. The problem is then that you wouldn't want to turn your computer back on. Or you wouldn't want to start using your computer, you'd just be watching it. I wonder if you could, like, have the game play it for you. Probably not. Probably... But you could teach it, like, you know, place buildings in this formation and so on, because it's very specific how things work. The only thing it might get caught up on is land. If there's a water in the way of where it might want to place something, it probably wouldn't be able to do that. Okay. Turn around. Trees. Blog. I wanted to put them over here, actually. Yes. Forested Peninsula. Okay. I often feel like I'm not doing enough every year, but you sort of have to wait per year to be able to get income. Could probably build something a bit down there. Yeah, okay. Hold up. 1952 now. And, apparently we need another power plant. Okay. Let me see. Water. Like that. Ooh, we could get gas power now. Gas power. Natural gas is much cleaner than coal, but very expensive. Many cities save their gas plants for reserve power due to their cost. Yeah, it doesn't produce as much, 50 megawatts, as opposed to 200 or 220 from oil, but the use of oil power fluctuates with the cost of petroleum. It is marginally cleaner than coal power. Coal plants generate large amounts of vile black smoke that will cover your buildings in soot. Your citizens may start complaining when they have to repaint their buildings every 2 years. Hydroelectric. Water generators are very clean and efficient, but require a large investment of capital. They require only minimal maintenance. Really is just the best option to go with. There went all of our money. Water shortage. Do I need another water pump? No, yeah. Okay, there we go. You happy now? Residents demand marina, zoo, stadium, park. big park. There you go. Waste slabs creates nuclear power. Only in the famed waste slabs could something like nuclear power be created. I know, here we have things called wheat bars, which are very nice ice creams. Wheat slabs, located near scenic Innsbruck, has been a leader in water wriggler research for years. Colleagues and other smart guys agree that it was only a matter of time before an invention like nuclear power came out of the prestigious labs. When questioned on the matter, Barugi Institute, a rival in the field, claimed that wheat slabs was purporting a hoax. We're closer than they are. This is just a publicity gimmick to gain funding. Hoax or no, nuclear power makes life simpler and will be installed in cities everywhere within the next few years. Okay, I suppose, yeah, we do. Nuclear power is clean, efficient, and relatively cheap. Unfortunately, there's always a risk of a deadly meltdown. 15,500 megawatts. But yeah, it can blow up. You want to have it. You have to put a fair distance away. I think it's got a higher chance of melting down if you happen to have too much power draw. Like if you tax it too much. I did power that there. Right. Not on turtle again. I need some more residential. Because that's what we always need. Level terrain. Get out of here. Hill. Do that so blasé like. Costs an awful lot. Okay, and let's see, if I put that like that there, and like that, there we go. It looks fine, but there's actually a fair bit of just like little squares which you can't use there. I'm gonna have to put a road through the middle of this, aren't I? Let's see. Right about there. I think there have to be like at least 4 squares within range of a road. Okay. Oh no! I've run out of money. Okay, let's let that go. Hooray, more money! Do we need water down there? We probably need water down there, don't we? Hold up. Put the brakes on time. Okay. Put that down the middle there. Put that there. Along there. And along here. Let's put that along there as well. There we go. Connect that. Go. Nice loops. Everywhere is watered. And we seem to have enough water. Alright, yeah, I was going to make a train line, wasn't I? Or a subway, at least. Have a subway loop going around here or something. Like one here, one here, one here, one here, and that would probably cover a good amount of the city, I think. But I need like 2,000 for that. Hey, 410! We're rolling in it. 146. And there's a park there. How nice. I keep wishing you could zoom in a little bit more, but this is a max zoom in. 154. And apparently we're going to make exactly the same next year. How much is a zoom? 3,000. How much is a marina? 1,000. Okay. I think we could build a marina. Have people sailing around on this water here. It's a flourishing. I think we'll need a road going up to here. For that. Like that. Just tear up a whole bunch of trees. There we go. Please forgive me. We'll plant more over here. Okay. Gotta keep things nice. Do something with that as well. A commercial? That's commercial. Blah. Pipes going up there. Around there like that. And power lines going along like that. And we've got a marina. Marina, sorry. Not a marina. There might be mariners there, but it's overall it's a marina. And it's okay, good. I was thinking we were having power problems again, but nope. Ah, there's a boat out on the lake already. Yeah, let's call this, I don't know, Lake Zen. $481. It was more industry, also more commercial. Let's stick some more commercial along here. Pop. Or residential. Dense residential. Blog. Blog. Like in the land, they just snavel it up. Some dense industry along here, I think. Like that. There we go. Oh, 501. Put some power lines along there. 535. This is kind of a bit of a dead-end area. Oh, water shortages again. Water pump. There we go. I'm pretty sure water pumps always have to be next to water, otherwise they wouldn't pump water. They can't pump it from groundwater. Go. Okay. How much do we need for a zoo? 3,000. Oh, actually, we've got another building. A city hall. Sure, let's stick a city hall somewhere. Let's see. And we're going to stick it there. Where's a better spot for it? I just demolished 3 buildings and I'm like, city hall. Better stick it up here somewhere. I don't know. Where's the center of our city? Like here? But that's commercial. I don't really want to demolish that. That's a school. Yeah, it's fine. I'll stick it on the other corner, though. Sorry. Gonna have to find another spot. Gonna have to demolish, get rid of that as well. And there. Yay! Let's put some parks in front of it, too. Damn it! Get out of here. There we go. That looks nice. If I put a zoo somewhere, that will be 3,000. Put it over here. Yeah, how about to do that? Okay, we're going to need to level the terrain, and I think this will be the last thing we do for tonight in SimCity. Before I run all of my money out, we'll place the zoo. There we go. Chewie? What are you doing in a zoo? There we go. Some more trees around. That looks nice. And that will also improve the land value around here as well. Hey! What's it say about the zoo? Peruvian llamas, 2. Andean llamas, 61. Alpacas, 33. Other dromedaries, 56. Apparently we just have a whole bunch of dromedaries. College. There we go. Ow! I love a car tangle. School. There we go. 541. Okay, well, I think Black Mesa is coming along quite well. We've got a fair bit of development going on. Industry down here. So commercial around the place. Residential constantly expanding out. We'll probably expand up to here next. I think I'll keep this hill here. I don't know, we could maybe do something with it. Perhaps just cover it in trees and have it as a park or something like that. But yeah. Expand up here. Maybe we can have a seaport or something over here as well. Seaports generate, I believe, quite a bit of pollution. Probably this would be better next to a seaport than just down here, but I think I have to stick this somewhere where there actually needs to be pollution. I'm not too sure. It was like they questioned me, wanted me to put it somewhere else. Not too sure what that meant. 1974. Yeah. Rather hilly on this map. But oh well. Hills just sort of make it awkward, you know. You can't really build much on this. You have to flatten it out. And that costs a lot of money. So, you sort of just tend to build in these flat areas. But yeah. That will be it for SimCity for tonight, I think. We'll just save it as Black Mesa. There we go. Yay. And we might continue with this at some other point. Maybe. We'll see. Well, thank you very much for joining me for this SimCity 2000. Just something a bit more laid back after I'd finished opposing force. We'll get to something else afterwards. I do like this game. It's just, I don't know. The visuals are very nice. As I said, I like the pixel art and all the little cars and all that driving around. All the little blue wiggles. I need better transit bus depots. That would help. We can get them now. Sometime along the way we developed buses. I don't know what year you get buses in. Probably like 1940 or something like that. But yeah, it does. The newspapers which pop up, they do tell you when you get new things, but I don't pay that close attention to them. I don't know the game well enough to be able to know exactly when I get things, so they've probably been sitting there for a while. Hey, look, there's a boat. First light, Captain J. Skirica. How about that? Anyway, that will be it for SimCity 2000 for tonight. Well, thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you'll join me again.